Looking at the Deceased Estates Program screen, the File menu includes options to import deceased taxpayers' data from WinTax and from the previous Deceased Estates Year Tax Program, and also offers options to backup and restore the Deceased Estates database. The Personal Details screen will be populated with data of deceased taxpayers imported, or you can just enter your own data, including new tax numbers for the deceased estate. Looking at the Income screen, although SARS's 43-page guide for deceased estates says no local income by way of IRP5s, etc., we have added these fields which you may want to make use of if you come across a rare case where you need to enter local income of any nature not catered for elsewhere in the program. You can use these itemized buttons to drill down and list an unlimited number of local income sources, or, in the case of Code 4201 bank interest, you can itemize and list an unlimited number of accounts or sources. We have also added a field for assessed losses brought forward if applicable. You may not find place on the ITR 12 for the information in some of these extra fields we've provided on the screen, but they may just prove helpful doing an assessment. Looking at the Foreign Income screen, we can see all the fields for foreign income received by the deceased estate. Where you see these info buttons, if you click on them, they open a text window providing tax tips. Note that although you enter the full amount of Code 4216 foreign dividends here, the program and SARS will only add 20/45 of the amount to the deceased estate's income for tax. Down here you can enter foreign taxes deducted offshore. Note that the program will calculate the amount of foreign tax that the deceased estate may actually be allowed to claim according to the Section 6 Quat limits. Looking at the next tab for capital gains, etc., at the very bottom of this screen we can enter any tax-free income, and then a little further up the screen we can enter other income such as REITs income, etc. Let's have a look at the CGT calculator. We can enter simple gains or losses on certificates from investment funds, as all the base costs, proceeds, etc. will be on the certificate. We can use the actual calculator here to determine the most complex CGT calculations for disposals of the estate's assets, and we can enter as many different CGT calculations as we wish simply by using the Add button. If I slide this calculator away, the profits for capital gains tax will be automatically transferred here to the yellow Code 4250 field, and after exemptions, annual calculation amounts and inclusion percentages, the taxable amount added to the deceased estate's income will be shown here. Looking at the Local Business Trade tab on the Income screen, here we can enter income from business trade as well as from property rentals, etc. We can add as many as we wish simply by using the Add button. This section is very comprehensive with 3 screens for detailed income, expenses and adjustments. Looking at the Deduction screen, we can see a field for donations and a field we have provided for miscellaneous other deductions if you need it.